Right, guys and girls, here I am in Vietnam, clearing my throat. Now, just had a student talking about how they want to do full swings, which is why they find it difficult to do this drill. Now we know the drill. Let's call it the DylanGolf half swing, or the compression drill, or we can call it Jim McLean's. I mean, Jim McLean shows it like that, so it's taking it back and pushing like that. Now, people complain about the distance. Obviously, it's a very small move, but it's very important to learn how we hit the ball. So I'm getting myself in position now. From here on this range, you can actually see the ball. You saw that fly. So from that little tiny movement, I'm probably hitting it out at 100 meters if you watch carefully again. So I go, you can see it, it's just shooting out. It's going about 100. So it's because I'm, let's say, a pro, that's somebody who's practiced this, I can actually get a lot of power from a very small movement. You see that? So you can see the club is pointing down, and that ball's gone out 120 meters. So the problem we have, coming from my student Manuel, is that people would train this with me, and let's say they hit the ball and it goes this far. They're thinking, well, I can't play golf like that, so that's the end of the drill. And so they move on to what they think is a full swing and a big full swing, and so it goes on like that, and they just miss the ball and top the ball because they don't have the foundation of how we actually hit a ball. So I'm just going to show you to you again. So very tiny move, I'm just taking it back, pushing it onto the ball. Now look at that, that's gone out again 110, 120 meters. Now Manuel then says, yeah, but then I want to hit it further. Well, this is what's interesting. I'm now going to do this as fast as I can. Watch how far it goes. Look at that. That's now shooting out at 100 and possibly 150 meters. Hopefully you can see it on the camera. I'm going to do another one. So real tiny backswing and just pop it on the ball there. So you can see my club is still down. So this is the point of this exercise and training this exercise, because this exercise, people will say, well, I want to do the full swing. It's like, this is the full swing. I'll show you again, here, there. So the ball's gone out again a long way. Now, my point about learning this half swing, or let's call it a drill to compress the ball, it's very, very necessary for your brain to learn, well, how does it get onto the ball and squeeze the ball? Because as we know, everybody's trying to lift and they miss the ball. Now, if I train that, I tell people 5 minutes a day, I'm now going to show you the full swing, which is a larger one of what I just showed you. Here we go. So now you see a further distance. Now I'm going to take it even further. So it's just an increase of that, and that's my point of the scales. It's an increase. I'm going to do it again. Here we go. Well, I practically missed the ball on that one, so do it again. So here we go. So I'm going here, here, there. So we can see that it's going out a long way. Now I'm going to do one more from that position we are going. There she is. So it's the illusion. This is the problem. The Golf Pro on TV is doing this. That's what they're doing. It's only because they're pros and they're now relaxed and they've trained all of this stuff, it will start to look like this. And that's what you're looking for. The club that goes up in the air and over the head, because that's what you see on TV. What people don't understand is that the pro that you see on TV has practiced this for hours on end. Just this. Because he's learned to compress. I'll show you again. There it is. He's learned to take the golf club and compress. So just to see it on this side again, that drill you see, Jim McLean show, here, 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 club is down in front, is this. I'm going to take it back and push on the ball. There it is. Shoots off like a bullet. So that's my little Vietnam video, DylanGolf. I'll be doing some more. See you soon.
Short of this, like you've got a tree branch hanging here and you stop. Yeah, perfect. So that's what I try to get people to do right there. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if you can keep the club short of this, like you've got a tree branch hanging here and you stop. Yeah, perfect. So that's what I try to get people to do right there. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if you can keep the club short of this, like you've got a tree branch hanging here and you stop. Yeah, perfect. So that's what